Hello, welcome back to the Chima the Educator video channel. As a tutoring channel where we teach a lot of stuff, skills, subjects and all that, especially financial accounting. In today's video, we are going to show you how to practically prepare a trading account for our children in the secondary school are doing financial account. Even those of us, our kids in the universities, you come across stuff like this. So watch this video to the end and see the practical ways on how to prepare a trading account. I'm not just going to prepare it, I'll be able to talk on a few things you have to know in the course of doing this. So let's go on now. Please, if you are new to this channel, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel. I will produce a lot of videos both on financial accounting tutorials, on money making opportunities, on crypto, on education technology, job listing, scholarship, grants, and so many about everything called tutorial videos. Things you need to know, how to do this and that. We'll prepare videos like that. So we encourage you to be part of our journey here by subscribing to this channel. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, a like button in this video, and don't forget to share it so that others can benefit. So let's look at today's question. Remember, it's a practical question, a practical guide. Now, before I go into this, let me a quick one. Trading account is one of the things we call final accounts of business, especially sole proprietorship. These are final accounts. We have trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheets. This is where you prepare the end of the year accounting statements for businesses. Yes, that's what this, why we call them final account, because they are prepared end of the year. And we normally use the word accounting year, business year, financial year. Anytime you hear this, it's different from your January to December, whatever. But this still runs for 12 years. So if a business starts its accounting record or a business on, let's say, May 1, the end of that business year will be April 30th, the following year. So you need to understand that. Now, for this business, we say from the following balances, prepare the trading account of the class ventures for the year ended at 31st July 2018. So if this particular business has a year ended of 31st July 2018, it simply means that the beginning of this business is always August 1. So this particular year now started August 1, the previous year, which is 2017, then ends 31st July 2018. That's the accounting, financial, or business year. Students should know this. Now look at the balances. Stock at August 1, that's opening stock. This amount 5,400. Stock at July 31st, 2018, that's closing stock, 6,150. Why I'm saying that, because sometimes in the examiner will simply write opening stock, closing stock, stock at start, stock at end. Every student should be able to understand they mean the same thing. Most of them, they will not give you opening stock, they give you dates. Use your understanding to know the one that's opening stock and the closing stock. Now, purchases, sales, returns inwards, returns outwards, carriage inwards. Now, what are all of this for? Stock at beginning means this particular accounting year, before we start it, we'll go into our shop and count all the goods we have, and we'll value them, and the value is 5,400. That's the goods we are starting this accounting year with. Now, purchases means all the new products we buy within that year. This is what it means by purchases. Now, closing stock means at the end of the accounting year, which is today, 31st July 2018, we'll go to the shop again after we have bought new ones, sold the ones we sold. We'll go to the shop. What we calculated that our stock is now is 6,150. Now, within this year, we made all our sales was 41,000. Now, we have what we call returns inward. This returns inward means out of the sales we made, some of our debtors or customers return some of them for whatever reason. There are many reasons why goods are returned, and the value of what they returned was 3,600. Now, we too that purchase from others will do the same thing. Some of the goods we purchase were defected. So we return the sum of 1,500. Now, coming to carriage inwards. Carriage inwards, what does it mean? It means the amount we spend after making a purchase of those goods, the amount we spent in bringing those purchased goods to our business premises. That's why if you go to markets and you are wondering, say, Mama, why are you selling this? Is so costly? The woman said, no, my dear daughter. You know, I spent so amount of money for transport. So even the village woman knows that part of my purchase is my transport cost. And that transport cost of bringing purchased goods is what in accounting we call carriage inward. So when you are doing this, you are going to bring all of this together. So that is the balances. Now let's go to the practical. Now, the first thing you do when you are solving up, working on trading account of a sole proprietor, as an accounting examiner, we tell children these things. Anytime an accounting examiner is marking your scripts, everything I'm saying now is important. It's not just your finance, it's important. The neatness of your rulings is have a mark. Now, there are few things you must look at this year. Gen class trading account for the year ended at 1st July 2018. 3 things are here now. The first thing here is the name of the business. Gen class Ventures. That's the name of this business. You must indicate it. Number 1. Number 2 is the type of account you are preparing, which is trading accounts. If it's trading and profit and loss accounts together, you put it there. Then the next one is the period for the year ended at the 1st July 2018. So these 3 things have their own mark. If you don't put it, you are losing already. Now, what do? The first thing is opening stock. In our case here, 5,400. We'll add purchases. Now, why are we adding purchases to opening stock? Normally, if you want to know, opening stock is the goods we started the year with. Then purchases is all the total goods we bought within the year. So we need to add it to know the total goods we dealt with this particular accounting year. Now, but if you write purchases here, you're supposed to push it down to here to add up. But if you remember there's going to be some adjustments on that purchase, students listen, you have to do the adjustment before you push over. So in purchases, I had something like carriage inwards. The money I spend in bringing my goods down, so I'm going to add them up here. When I add this to this, I'm going to have to 1,840. It doesn't stop there. Remember again that part of the purchases I made, I returned some of them. So I'm going to adjust everything. So I'm going to less returns outwards. Do you now notice that you add carriage inwards to purchase, but you deduct returns outwards from purchases? Please pay attention, students. When I deduct it here, I now have net purchases, which is 20,340. I add it to my opening stock. It gives me 25,740. And that is cost of goods available. What does that mean? That means throughout the year, the available stock I had to sell is this amount. And what makes it up? My opening stock plus my total purchases for the year. And that's my available stock. What we call cost of goods available. Now, having got cost of goods available, I'm going to less closing stock. All the stock I have, purchases as opening stock. Now, at the end of the accounting year, I discover the amount of stock in my shop. So, but I want to know the ones I sold, cost of goods sold. How will I get it? I would simply say cost of goods available minus closing stock. So this is closing stock. When I remove it, I have 19,590, and that's the cost of goods sold. That is all the goods I sold, the value of them all. Remember, all of these are put in monetary value because that's financial accounting. We're not going to be writing 2 bags of curry, 2 bags of rice. No. We only value them and put here. Now, this is cost of goods sold. In mathematics or other business areas, this cost of goods sold is simply what we call cost price. You understand? It's cost price. So once we go to cost price, we'll now go to sales. On the credit side of the trading account, we'll now say, okay, we have got our cost price throughout the year in this business. But how much do we realize in sales? We made sales of 41,000. But out of the 41,000 naira sales, there was a returns inwards. Our customer returned the sum of 36. So we're going to deduct it from sales, and we'll have the net sales of that 7,400. Now, if our total sales is at 7,400, that is selling price, and the cost price is 19,590, it means we'll have a profit. Because selling price, if it's greater than cost price, there's a profit. But if it doesn't way around, there's a net loss. So since there's a profit, the profit will be on the side of selling price. Cost price. So we say gross profit carried down. What did you? That is 7,400 minus 19,590 is going to give you 17,810 naira. Add everything together. You balance your account. You are prepared trading account. You have seen what I've just done here now. So if you're a student in the classroom, say, I have a headache. I don't understand what my teacher is teaching. Please go through this video over and over again. That's why I took time to explain every item. Tell you what we do, All you see what you're doing here now, all those village women in the locality, they do this. But they don't do it as professionals are doing. They recognize the fact that carriage inwards must be added to purchases. They recognize the fact that if someone bought a product of 100 naira from me and later returns 30 naira worth of that same product, that I'm going to adjust my books to know that what I actually sold now is 70 naira worth. I'm not going to cancel anything. All I need to do was my 100 naira sales minus 30 naira returns. So my net sales now is 70. That's accounting for you. So take time, and if you have questions, use the comment box. If you want further, studies, or for us to, help you more, then look at our number, contact us on WhatsApp. We are going to help you the more. If there's need for home lessons, we are very much available for those of us here in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. So take your time, go through this, and students, keep visiting us. We'll have a lot of tutorials like this on accounting that will help you, and so many other areas. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to like this video. Share this video so that others too can benefit from it. I wish you the best. I stop here for the moment. Thanks for watching.